Hello, and welcome to a very special edition of this week's Assembly with me, Mr. Leonard, and no Al, no Vic, no me in school. Vic has COVID and is in bed. I've got COVID and I'm at home. And Al's got scovid because he's a skeleton. Anyway, we couldn't let the term go without doing a final assembly, and excuse me if I'm a bit because that's what the virus does to you, and you lot probably all know because I think you lot have all just about had it anyway. So let's just get on with it. I'm going to start off with the pupil shout-outs, and it's a good job Vic's not here because they're massive. There's loads of them. So let's just get on with it. This one's from Isabella. It says, please can you give a shout out to Julia in 5TB for being one of my best friends and teaching me how to do cool things. That sounds like a great one. It's ages since I've done that. I've been so looking forward to doing that. This one's from Juliet. She says, Bella, Lara, Millie and Kai for being amazing maths partners. That's a good one. We like that. Joe, something about a gummy bear. Really? I mean, really? Honestly? I'm going to have a word with your blinking English teacher because that's probably the most you've written in ages. Anyway, this one's from Martha. I would like to give a GCMS gold card. Remember, you get nothing for a GCMS gold card apart from a shout out on the assembly. To Poppy Millie in 5am for being such good friends and for always being by my side, never giving up when I need them. I'd like to give another GCMS gold card to Robin in 5TB for always cheering me up when I'm feeling really sad. That's a fabulous one. We love that one. This one's from Lily. Just wanted to say thank you, Nabila, Willow and Izzy for being my besties, and thank you, Izzy, for congratulating me on my horse riding. Cool. We like that one. This one's from Willow. It says, hi, shout out to 6SH for being kind and caring to each other every day, and also a shout out to Mr. Alan Vic. Done. We love that one. Very good. And we love kind and caring because that's what we do. This one is from Joseph, and it says, Vic for world leader, more of which to come. This was from our regular Freya. Freya, I hope you're well. Hi, Freya. It says, hello, please may I... You're always so polite. I love it, Freya. It says, please may I give a shout out to Robin and Iona in 5TB. They are the best friends ever. And the three of us taught basketball to our form class on Tuesday this week. They were amazing help. Can I also give a shout out to my form class for being amazing? Of course you can, Freya. You're always amazing. I love it. This one is a bit of a weird one. Sophie in year 8. Hi, can I shout out to a full stop for helping me with the sentence? Thanks. Smiley face, smileys. And then she got a bit threatening about if you don't do this and all that kind of thing. But anyway, we've done it, Sophie, because we aim to please on the show. Ethan would also like to say a shout out to a full stop for helping with the sentence. I think there's something going on between you two. Anyway, this one's from Omar. It says, #vapor.co.uk, our new website to make Vic president. Maker and the almighty sock end this war now. Now, remember, we're not political here. And then Omar goes on to say, it's not a real website, don't visit it, it doesn't exist. Really, Omar? But we all want the war to end. We all want all wars to end. It's really important. This next one is Clayton says, shout out to the awesome science teacher, Mrs. Jury. Superb doing fun stuffs. I like the way it was a plural at the end of it, stuffs. And Mrs. Drury doesn't just do one amazing thing, she does lots of them. This one's from Iona. Please could you give a big shout out to all the year 7 and 8 students who managed to raise so much money for Ukraine with all their amazing stalls. Indeed, it was phenomenal. Absolutely superb. And yet again, another massive thank you to Mrs. Wilson. That's Tech Mrs. Wilson, formerly Drama Mrs. Wilson, for organising all of that. Absolutely superb. We aim to please. This one's from Millie, I should say. In year 5, can I give a shout out to all the teachers at GCMS for being amazing and helping us whenever we need it? And then loads of smiley faces. Nice one. We like that. This one's from Sophie. Can you give a shout out to Mrs. Proudlock for being the best form teacher ever? Sorry, I'm struggling. And then there's lots of exclamation marks and lots of smiley faces. Marvelous stuff. This was from Maya. Aha! Jokes. This one seems to have fallen a bit flat, but we have got a couple of jokes because we were going to start doing the joke bit, but unless you lot send in jokes, we can't do them. Okay, it says, what kind of jewellery does the Easter Bunny wear? 14-karat gold. Should be 18-karat gold. That's more expensive. Marvellous. Anyway, and then she goes out to say, a shout out to everyone on my maths table for being funny, cool, and being good people to solve problems. Shout out to 5EZ English class for being brilliant, and a shout out to Miss London for doing the show every Friday. Thank you. Although this one is a bit of a struggle, but the show must go on, so apologies if I'm a bit because I've got the old Rona. Another one from Millie. I think I might have said this one already. It says, can I give a shout out to Alice, Martha, Poppy, Libby, and Sophie for being the best ever friends you could ever wish for. I would also like to give a GCMS gold card to them. Done. But remember, you get nothing for a GCMS gold card but a shout out on the show. And to you, Miss Leonard, for being the best ICT teacher ever. Oh, thank you very much. That's really kind. And you're all so fabulous. Another joke. Thank you, Ferren, for this one. Why did the pirate go to the Apple store? To get an eye patch. I love that. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, this also following up from that, Ferren also says hashtag Vic for president. I think we should say president of the world. Let's stay out of the politics of Russia and all that kind of thing. And then Alexander's been in touch again from 6PH saying, Vapor, this must happen before the end of term, please. Done. Joke from Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. It says, I wanted to have a space-themed birthday party, but there was no one to plan it. To get it? Plan it. I like that. I like that, Matthew. Nice one. And the last one is from Atanya. It says, shout out to my class 6ND and all the staff members, including Miss Leonard and Miss Smith, for all being fantastic over the year. And in fact, we will come back to Miss Smith in a moment or two. Marvellous. Right, that's all of your shout outs. Oh, I'm going to do the birthdays next because obviously we've got to the Easter holidays and loads of you have a birthday in April. So we'll get started on this one next. So without further ado, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's no fun without Vic. Get well soon, Vic. Yeah. Good lad. Okay, so today, Owen in 8MO, happy birthday to you, run around, eat cake. I'm going to try and blast through these, so if I don't do the days, I'll just do like the names and stuff. Saturday is Seb in 8GT, Sunday is Faith in 8GT, and David in 70W. Happy birthday to you lot. And I'm just not going to bother with dates because most of these are through the holidays, so I'm just going to rattle them off and wish you a happy holiday birthday. We've got Thomas in 5AN, Libby in 5VT, Zach in 6BC, Aryan in 5VT, Molly in 6PH, Lucy in 6ND, Alfie in 6WT, Poppy in 5AN, Maisie with a Z in 6BC, Tanya in 6ND, Jacob in 5ND, Luca in 5ML, Luke in 8MO, Jay in 5CK, Harry in 8GT, Luke in 7AT, Oliver W in 5TB, Sorel in 6BC, Ibrahim in 8MR, Omar in 6PH, Clayton in 5TB, Sky in 5VT, Will in 8LH, Bobby in 8MR, Libby in 6ND, Holly in 7MR, George in 6BC, Zara in 8GT, Haley in 7MR, Leo in A7MR, Sarah in 8MR, Tom in 6BC, Matthew in 8MR, Sophie in 5TB, Neva in 70W, Joshua in 7SM, the list goes on, Martha in 5AN, Jamie in 6WT, and James in 8LH. Happy birthday to you lot, and because most of those are during the holidays, you can just run around and eat cake and go nuts. Okay, what am I going to do next? I'm going to do the staff ones next. Let's do the staff shout-outs next. Okay. Oh, running out of breath. Okay, so this one is from Miss Jackson. She says, and this is really interesting, and a big congrats on this one. And I want to mention a couple of other people along this kind of line. Isabel in 6SH took part in a national cheerleading competition in Manchester last weekend. She and her team came 3rd and 4th and are now waiting to see if they will be participating in, drumroll, the World Championships, which will be held in Greece. That's nuts good. Wow. On that note, Mary in year 8 represented not just the school, but the county at the English Schools Cross Country Championships. And she was the second of her team in. And considering she's a year younger than all the others, that's just like nuts good. So well done to Mary, and awesomeness to Isabel. International cheerleading. Marvellous. Mrs. Proudlock sent me a message. Now, this is going to sound really freaky, but after I've done my bit, you're going to see a video of an interview with a hamster. Maya in 5TB. It's nuts good. And there are more, which I'm going to try and put on future shows. So Mrs. Proudlock, thank you for notifying me of that one. If you want to interview your pets and send your interview videos into the show, this could become a fantastic little section. Really like it. Okay, Mr. Veach, we've not heard from him for a couple of weeks. Thank you, Mr. Veach. It says, big shout out to 5VT, please, for their rugby skills this half term. Amazing effort put in equals brilliant progress all round. Special shout out to the group of girls I mentioned in the lesson. You know who you are. You need to get yourselves involved in rugby outside of school. Now, you lot know how much I love rugby. And in Gosforth, we're really lucky because there's lots of rugby clubs around and about. Get yourselves involved. Yep, fantastic sport. All sports fantastic, but rugby is particularly fantastic. Really, really good game. Well done, ladies. Get involved. This one's from Mrs. Kennard. It says, a shout out for Mrs. Kennard's Year 5 English group and Year 6 Maths group who have all worked so hard this term. Done, Mrs. Kennard. This one's from Mrs. Yorick. Can I have a shout out for 6BC for having an awesome term and always putting in maximum effort? My Year 6 English and Maths classes for their amazing work as we approach the SATs. Can I tell you, keep it up, you're doing great. And that goes for all Year 6s. Yeah, you lot are the unlucky ones because we've skipped SATs for 2 years and you lot are going to have to take them. But I know you and your teachers have been working amazingly hard and we're just all so impressed. It's amazing. Oh, okay, this one is from Miss Tompkins. I will have a winner's video of the sports commentary. Yes, and we've got that process, Miss Tompkins. Don't worry, it's coming after this. So she goes on to say, with the make £10 grow thing, which we've already shouted, I can't remember, a big shout out to Matthew, Benjamin and Jacob. You are the best salespeople of the fat balls ever. I wonder what that's all about. They're the bird ball things. And actually, it was really cool. And they sold loads of them. So well done. Well done with your fat balls. They were really fat. Shout out to the Year 7s who stayed in school and were fab in the park in the random acts of kindness. Oh, no, you keep giving me the Spanish word. And sobresalente to 6PH for an amazing Spanish fashion show. I hope I said that right. Sobresalente. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mrs. Tompkins. Anyway, you lot try me with these words. This one is from Mrs. Jobling, and I really want to big this one up. Huge, in capital letters, thank you to Mrs. Wilson, brackets, maths, and I'm going to add science as well, for organising the Year 7's Lakes trips. And a massive thank you to all the staff that went so that Year 7 could have an amazing time. Mrs. Wilson, DT, Mrs. Greaves, Mr. Williams, Miss Nicholson, Miss Liddell, Mr. Prado, Mrs. Donachie, Miss Chapman and Miss Cook. Absolutely, and it doesn't stop there because there's another trip going after the holidays. The trips never end. So absolutely fab, superb. And last of the staff shout-outs, this one is from Mr. Ferguson himself. Haven't heard from him for a while. Thank you, Mr. Ferguson. It says, Hola, can I please give a shout-out to my Form Class 5 VT for being epic, and also to 5TB for their amazing attitude and effort in games. They were exceptional in basketball today. Done. Right, we got a few loose ends to tie up. The first one is we've got a total for Red Nose Day. That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you all for the contributions that you made. I know in these tough times, finding money for stuff like this is really, really difficult, but we made a total of £613.01. And remember, 50% of that is going to the Red Nose Day charities, and the other half is going to the British Red Cross to support the Ukraine, which is just nuts good. We will have the results of the speech competition after this, but on that note, I want to say a massive thank you to Mr. Veach and to Ms. Tompkins for organising that, and also to Mr. Prudder for being a judge. And if there's anyone I've missed with that one, thank you so much as well. Class of the week is not going to be class of the week this week. Class of the week is going to some different people today, but you'll see that right at the end, and I'm going to keep you hanging. Also wanted to say well done all of those of you doing Ramadan. I've had the great pleasure of talking to a number of our Muslim friends and seeing how they get on. It's really difficult because I know the days have got longer and it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock starts and stuff like that. Really, we take your hats off to you. Keep it up. We are so impressed. Okay, 2 more things before I go. Number 1, holidays. Please get some time off your screens. Please have a rest. Be with your families and all of that kind of thing. Enjoy yourselves, rest, recuperate. It's been a really difficult half term with people popping in and out, staff and students with COVID. And on that note, those of you that are suffering, a bit like me, the Vic and the Al, hope you get better soon, and we hope to see as many of you possible back in school on the Monday. So, last word. At the end of last week, we had some massive news, and it's awesome news, and it's news we're all amazingly pleased about, and that is our new head teacher is Miss Smith. Miss Smith, we are not worthy. We are not worthy. We're so pleased and we're so happy, and we know you're going to take the school to the next possible level. So we all wish you a very, very massive congratulations. Okay, guys, have a fabulous holiday. Stay safe, get some rest, be with your families, and, well, I haven't got Vic to say goodbye, so I'm just going to have to say goodbye.
Okay, so today I'm going to be interviewing Buzz. So Buzz, what is your favourite lesson at GCMS?
My favourite lesson at GCMS is maths. I'm a very, very clever hamster.
Okay, brilliant Buzz. And who is your favourite teacher?
My favourite teacher is Mrs. Bradlock. She's also my form tutor. I'm in class 5TB.
What does that stand for, Buzz?
The best! Although I actually think it's Timebridge, but I call it the best because we are the best.
Okay, Buzz, what's your favourite time of the day?
I really, really, really like mealtime because I love food. I also like PE. I like riding on my wheel every day.
Okay, brilliant Buzz, thank you very much. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day. Bye! Say bye, Buzz.